If you're the type of person who has to read the same page 3 times just to beat the information into your head because you keep forgetting it, then this video is for you. In my last video, I briefly talked about something called deliberate recall. What deliberate recall is if you put yourself in the shoes of someone that's studying, reading a book, a textbook, or a blog post online of a study. What you do is you're reading it over and over again, you're not retaining the information. So one way to practice is by reading it, paying attention as best as you can, closing the laptop, closing the book, and writing it down on a blank sheet. You could do that, or you could also say it out loud. That's another method I'm going to go over. Another thing that people don't really think about, this is really good for my college people or people in high school who are in like AP classes and stuff like that, take advantage of flashcards. When I was in high school, we had the Quizlet and stuff like that online. Those flashcards are so killer. 20 minutes of those flashcards supposedly will beat hours of passive reading and rereading, because that's what we do. We reread constantly so we can absorb the information. So try the flashcards. Another thing I just talked about, the blank page method, that's what they call that. You literally start with the blank page, you read, close the book, write it on a blank page, write everything down that you read. And you could do it on something like this. If you're studying videos like this, there's people on here who give really good information. We all want to retain it. Pause the video, start writing it down, memorize it, right? Another way, teach it out loud. The teacher method is awesome. You're not a teacher, but what you can do is you can look yourself in the mirror, or you can just go in your room and you could teach it like you're in a seminar, like you're in a classroom. You're the teacher, you're the professor. You're teaching everyone how to do it. You're teaching everyone deliberate recall, right? Another way is the end of day brain dump. This is something I just started looking into. So essentially what you do at the end of the day is you're going to spend 5 minutes recalling the most important things that you learned or that you did that day straight from your memory. It's a simple habit, and it'll compound, right? Simple habits always compound. Simple habits always become the biggest, most best thing that you could ever do for yourselves. That's one thing I would highly recommend if you're going to start with anything, the blank page method. And that could even be just saying it out loud, right? And then also the end of day dump. Just go through everything. You know how many times I have forgotten like what I ate for breakfast and things like that? You don't think about it, but all that stuff adds up. You just keep forgetting things over and over and over again. My next video, I'm going to go over some memory stuff. So if you're interested, make sure you give me a follow. Guys, it's not easy, but consistency is key and you can do it.